He's cleaned that up, and we all know that it makes a difference.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Shot from the wing. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. On defense, the Pelicans. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Evans passes to Ajinça. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Here's Parker, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The dude's got 6 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Well, you know, it's still early, partner, but that's what we're seeing so far, and we know what he can do on one of his better days. He's hard to handle. 4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk to Alvin Gentry a few minutes ago. The one point of emphasis was this is a fast team that they're playing. Their goal is to try and force them into the half court and not to let them run in transition. We'll see if it's successful, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And for NBA teams, the hardest thing to do is to get superstar talent, obviously. The Pelicans have that in Anthony Davis. How, Greg, do you think they build around him?
Well, a big part of it is just him staying healthy. I mean, we all know this is the team that's had horrible luck in that regard. Now they're shaping personnel to fit the new coaching staff. A bit more shooting, more depth. I think that's going to be key.
4 on the clock. Outside Holiday. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Evans, nobody around. No good on the triple. Louisville trails by 6. Here's Parker. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, that's some gritty work on the offensive glass, guys.
And Holiday kicks to Ajinça. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Evans outside. That doesn't go either for Evans. For Louisville, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Parker, the pass to Randall. On the wing, Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Davis pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Hield. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Kicks it to Randall. The 15-footer. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Nice job. Very good rhythm. Randall on the catch and shoot.
Outside Holiday. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Davis. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Parker, the pass to Harvey. Stolen by Evans. And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That's his first foul. The Pelicans making a switch here. Asik's checked in. Here's Evans. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pelicans leading by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Healed with it. He's against Williams. Healed, can't hit. Randall passes to Barker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williams.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the teardrop. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Louisville shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That one drops. He ties it up. Evans got a piece of it. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter is about ready to get underway. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
They've got Julius Randle, the dude out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Mozgov, and it's Harvey in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Davis and Ashick working together down low. Ejuan Moore's out there with Hield, and it's Hill in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Ashick the screen for Hill. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the 3 off target.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers. in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Ashik. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Good work there as it goes. And for Louisville, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. Mozgov makes it off the glass. Mozgov's got the lead up to 3 now for Louisville.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Hill with it. Now defended by Randall. Moore outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. The Dude's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Back to Randall. Louisville passing it around. Here's Parker. And let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Davis.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
For Louisville, they've been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And the first one at the line is good.
Take a look at what the Dude's done. 9 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hill. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked. Here's Randall. And Jones pulls it down.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
No good for Moore. Louisville leading by 5. Here's Parker, and he comes up with the deuce. The Dude's got 12.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pick up by Hill. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ashik. Misses off the right iron.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the Dude. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pelicans trail by 7. Screen by Ashik. expanding his range, but they'll get another chance. Moore. And again, no good by New Orleans. For Louisville, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Osgood with the bucket.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Hill dishes to Moore. It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 5. They need this. Holiday with another miss.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backdoor.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Parker, the pass to Harvey. Here's Randall. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Julius Randle grew up in the game of basketball. His mother played collegiately, and she was his first coach.
And she coached him well, guys. I mean, he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. He helped Kentucky reach the national championship game and was the number 7 pick in 2014. I think he's already demonstrated he can play at a high level, and expectations are that he'll continue that here in the NBA.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Evans is checked in.
After playing just 1 season of college basketball, Randall entering the NBA with much fanfare. Trying to live up to that lofty billing now.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Moore with the bucket.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Williams against Moore. Parker. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. The Dudes got 14 points for the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Louisville.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Pelicans. And the pass to Harvey. Ring shot on the way. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Passes to Parker. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Williams. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively. Right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Holiday, here we go. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Williams against Moore. Jones kicks to Evans. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
From past the arc. No good on that one. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Louisville leads by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie, whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drive.
That's it for halftime.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We've got Harvey. Randall out there with Mozgov. Then it's Williams. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Inside. Mozgov passes to Harvey, and that one is good. Harvey's got 8.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pelicans trail by 3. Evans dishes to Holiday. He kicks to Heel for the tie. Harvey pulls it in. Harvey's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Hield can't hit. Louisville leading by 3. Over in the corner, Williams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
This is where depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Clarkson kicks to Randall. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. 7 points for Lou Williams.
Man, Kevin, I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Sweet Lou Williams back at South Gwinnett High School in Atlanta was one of the all-time leading scorers in Georgia high school basketball history. And won the Naismith Prep Player of the Year award as a senior.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Omer Ashe. He's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Hill in for Tyreke Evans. Feeds it to Davis. Screen by Ashe. That's good from Davis on the assist by Holiday. Davis has got 8 points. And Lou Williams, part of that great group of prep talent in the Atlanta area. Josh Smith in there, of course, Dwight Howard.
He actually grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, guys, but after his father passed when he was only 10, his mom moved them to Atlanta. Lou said it was one of the best decisions she ever made, and under the mentorship of his high school coach, he was able to refocus and achieve some great things.
Here's Clarkson. Harvey passes to Clarkson. Over Holiday. Louisville, no good that time either.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The dish to Ashe. Ashe the screen for Hill. And there's the feed to Holiday. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Hield dishes to Usher. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Clarkson passes to Harvey. To the middle. There's Mozgov. And easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Randle kicks to Mozgov. Holiday brings the double team. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Mozgov, that ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Hield kicks to Holiday. With some arc, and it's good on the way in. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
He got right to the cup using that screen. That's 10 points for Garbage Man.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Clarkson. Good D by Holiday.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Can he keep it going? Mozgov with the block.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Holiday inside the line. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Pass to Harvey. Louisville passing it around. He dishes it to Randle. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Davis.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randle draws a lot of fouls.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. New Orleans making some changes here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Usher. Cunningham comes in for Hill. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for Drew Holiday. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And good that time.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nine seconds left in the third. Evans attacking to the paint. Here's Ajinça. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Louisville out in front, leading by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
Guys, we got to be more solid, okay? We got to be more.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Hield and Cunningham are the wingmen. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Davis, and it's Evans in at the point guard. Clarkson, and the rejection by Evans. Mozgov with the bucket.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
Greg, they're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Dishes it to Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And it's pretty impressive seeing how Anthony Davis has been able to put on muscle since he came into the league. A skinny 215-pounder when he came in. He says the extra strength has been a big factor in terms of his growth as a player.
Good point. And one of the things, Greg, that's been impressive to watch about Anthony Davis's development, he continues to put the time in, work in, staying in the weight room. You talked about it before, adding that muscle.
A great point. And you knew he had the frame to carry more weight. Just look at those broad shoulders. A lot of it actually is just eating more. He had to make sure he was eating the right things. But after that, it was about eating in volume.
Our kind of guy.
Yeah.
Evans kicks to Ajinça. Here's Hield. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Harvey. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Garbage Man. He has 9 rebounds and 5 assists.
Guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Cunningham. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Nancy's checked in for Louisville. Ingram comes in for Harvey. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He said, guys, we look like we're running in mud. Let's get out and see the early offense. And if it's not there, let's run the half-court offense. Pretty good advice, Kevin.
Now here's Ingram, covered by Evans. It's deflected. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Ajinça kicks to Hield. He feeds it to Davis. Outside Holiday. Here's Hield. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Two shots coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Harvey's checked in for Ingram. And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Harvey, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Holiday against Clarkson. And Holiday kicks to Davis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Anthony Davis last season signing a contract extension, the richest contract in NBA history at that point, $145 million over 5 years. He'd already become a superstar player. Now freed from the rookie scale, he's finally paid like it.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Harvey passes to Mozgov. It's stolen by Davis. Evans kicks to Davis. Mozgov with the steal. Here's Clarkson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Louisville?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Omer, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Screen by Ashik. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Pedal to the metal, Greg, is his style. He's got his foot on it, and he's not letting up.
Harvey, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Knocked away and stolen by Williams. And here we go.
Well, that pass went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Clarkson passes to Harvey. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. That's 7 points for Tybg Evans.
And once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Stolen by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. He shoots again. And it's Evans missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
There's Mozgov. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Mozgov's got 10 points in just the second half. Pelicans trail by 8. Holiday with the 3. Shoots a 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harvey passes to Williams. Here's Harvey. Louisville passing it around. Mans a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones checked in for Usher. Cunningham comes in for Anthony Davis. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Moore subbed in for Heel. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Usher, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Davis comes in for Cunningham. Heald's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Drew Holiday in for Solomon Hill. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that trims the lead to 6. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 7. Nineteen seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking. And Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 6. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Kicks it to Heel. Cans the 3.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So Louisville wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and it's
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our garbage man. There's a good reason he had a double-double. He outworked his opponent and outthought his opponent pretty much the entire night.
What a huge lift he got from the crowd tonight. There's nothing those fans love more than to seeing this guy get hot. And he was so hot, I got to get up right now, Ernie. My seat is hot. Oh.
He hit a little over half of his shots tonight. I thought he showed a lot of patience, he made good decisions, and he had good looks. Obviously, it paid off.
And that is the end of